Balak's messengers to Balaam by Ginzberg. Balak now sent messengers to Balaam with the following message: Think not that I ask thy help against Israel exclusively in my own interests, and that thou canst expect from me alone honor and rewards for thy service, but rest assured that all nations will then honor thee, that Canaanites as well as Egyptians will cast themselves at thy feet when thou shalt have destroyed Israel. This people that hath gone out of Egypt hath covered with earth Sihon and Og, the eyes that guarded the whole land, and now they are about to destroy us as well. They are not indeed greater heroes than we, nor are their host more numerous than ours, but they conquer as soon as they open their lips in prayer, and that we cannot do. Try now to see if I may not gradually become their master, so that I may at least lead a certain % of them to destruction, be it only a 24th part of them. Balak himself was even a greater magician and soothsayer than Balaam, but he lacked the gift of properly grasping prophetic observations. He knew through his sorcery that he was to be the cause of the death of 24,000 Israelites, but he did not know in what way Israel was to suffer so great a loss. Hence he requested Balaam to curse Israel, hoping by this curse to be able to restrain Israel from entering the Holy Land. Balak's messengers to Balaam consisted of the elders of Moab and Midian. The latter were themselves great magicians, and by their art established the truth that should Balaam obey Balak's summons, their mission against Israel would be successful, but should he hesitate even for a moment to follow them, nothing was to be expected from him. When they now reached Balaam and he bade them stay overnight to await his answer, the elders of Midian instantly returned, for they knew that they had now nothing to expect from him. 728 They said, Is there such a father as hates his son? God is the father of Israel, he loves them. Shall he now, owing to a curse from Balaam, turn his love into hatred? The elders that Balak had sent had besides in their possession all needful instruments of magic, so that Balaam might have no excuse for not instantly following them. But Balaam had, of course, to bide his time, and first find out if God would permit him to go to Balak. Hence he bade the Moabite messengers stay overnight, because God never appears to heathen prophets save at night. As Balaam expected, God appeared by night and asked Balaam, Who are these people with thee? Balaam was one of the 3 men whom God put to the test and who miserably failed to pass it. When God appeared to Cain and asked, Where is Abel thy brother? He tried to deceive God. He should have replied, Lord of the world. What is hidden and what is open both alike are known to thee. Why then dost thou inquire after my brother? But instead of this he replied, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? God therefore said to him, Thou hast spoken thine own sentence. The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, and now cursed art thou. Hezekiah acted like Cain when the messengers from the king of Babylon came to him, and Isaiah the prophet asked him, What said these men, and from whence came they unto thee? Hezekiah should have answered, Thou art a prophet of God, why dost thou ask me? But instead of giving this answer, he replied haughtily and boastfully, They are come from a far country unto me, even from Babylon. On account of this haughty answer Isaiah announced to the king this prophecy, Behold, the days come, that all that is in thine house shall be carried to Babylon, and of thy sons that shall issue from thee, they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon. The scoundrel Balaam too should have made answer to God's question, What men are these with thee? By saying, Lord of the world, everything lies open before thee, and nothing is hidden from thee, why then dost thou ask me? But he on the other hand made quite a different answer and started to boast, saying to God, Although thou dost not distinguish me, and dost not spread my fame over the world, still the kings seek me. Balak the king of Moab hath sent to ask me to curse Israel. Then God said, Because thou speakest thus thou shalt not curse the people, and added, O thou wicked rascal, I said of Israel, He that toucheth them toucheth the apple of my eye, and yet thou wishest to touch them and curse them. Therefore shall thine eye be blinded. 730 Thus Balaam became blind of one eye, as he had already been lame of one foot. 731 Balaam now perceiving that God did not wish him to curse Israel said, If it be so, then I shall bless them. God, they have not need of thy blessing, for they are blessed. God said to Balaam as one says to a bee, Neither thy honey nor thy sting.